Indian Raga music is a beautiful and expressive style of music from India, a large country in South Asia. It's very different from pop or classical music that we hear in the West, and it has been around for thousands of years. Now, the word raga means colour or mood. So the raga isn't just the tune, it's a special set of notes played in a particular way to create a feeling. So every different piece of music we listen to will sound different because it's creating a different feel or mood, because they would use a different raga. Now, these feelings might be happiness, sadness, calm, or excitement. You could think of a raga like a musical recipe for mood, so it's making you feel a certain way. Now, raga music is a very important part of Indian classical music, which has been passed down from teacher to student over many generations, so a very oral tradition, where it might not be written down, it is passed down. Traditionally, raga was performed for royalty in temples, or at festivals and celebrations, but you might associate it even more with meditation and storytelling. Now, raga in Western culture, well, the Beatles were heavily influenced by raga music when they went on a trip to India, and George Harrison learned to play the sitar, which is a very popular Indian raga instrument, a little bit like a guitar but with a lot more strings. Now, he was influenced by someone called Ravi Shankar, and this has then fused Indian raga with more Western things, and we get this kind of big pot of music now which has combined. So you might know other styles like Bhangra, or you might know some more kind of Indian pop songs which have been influenced by the raga. But going back to raga itself, what are we listening for? We're listening for something called a drone, so a long sustained sound might be played by the strings or the sitar. We're listening for a flowing melody like a bird, which plays different variations of the raga note scale. And this might be played by a bansuri, which is something like a flute. We also will be listening for a rhythmic ostinato. So this could be performed by the tabla, which are two drums which play with your hands, which makes some amazing sounds. Now, the Indian raga might be divided into three sections. In the first section, the alap section, it might be quite free-flowing, the drone might be there and lots of improvisation. Then we might get into the middle section, the jaw section, where we get the rhythmic pattern comes through and it's a bit more established and the repetition is occurring. And then the jala section, the final one, is where it gets faster and faster and it kind of builds up into this big energy and this big mood. So try and listen to some different Indian ragas, see how they are different to each other and what mood you think they might be trying to create. And hopefully you'll like listening to this music and you can compare it with the other styles of music that you have learnt about in the past. So I hope you enjoy Indian Raga.